Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is a good day to draft. Now, if any of you have been following my burblings over the past week, you'll know that I was really excited because there was going to be an M19 event that was going to be running today. For any of you who don't know, typically before major sets come out, there's these wonderful events called pre-releases, which is you go to a store. You're going to get access to a few cards in the upcoming set before the set's released, but it's structured as like a little event. Typically, it's like get 6 packs from this set, construct a deck out of it, and then you're going to play a few rounds against people. And if you win, you get more packs. And you also get some other little trinkets and stuff. I really liked the Gate Crash pre-release, had this little cool map to battle through. And today was going to be an M19 pre-release on MTG Arena involving a bunch of streamers. But I was notified late last evening that there's some issue with the server. MTG Arena obviously is in beta. Is it in beta or alpha? It's certainly not released. At this point in time, culturally, we'll always call an unreleased product a beta. So at this point, given that it was in the beta, they were having some server issues and opted to cancel the event for today. So I was left with a decision. Do I stream a different game because I can't log in? Or do I want to just gamble, schedule Dominaria drafts, and know that my luck will pull through? So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Given the fact that we have now a long-term sponsorship from Wizards of the Coast to be doing all sorts of MTGA goodness, I have been, outside of stream, totally addicted to the competitive and quick draft format. So we're going to continue with that addiction right now. So currently, I was in the middle of another draft, and this deck, this is not a great deck. Basically, I was drafting with a friend, where I was doing a screen share, and we were going through and just trying to build it together. And one of our very first picks was this absolute all-star draft card, Slimefoot the Stowaway. Slimefoot is like a win condition unto his own. Oh my god, it is so good. This is essentially just a win condition, where you summon these saplings, paying 4 mana, you attack with them, and if they don't block, you deal 1 damage. If they do block, the sapling dies, and you deal 1 damage. It's fantastic. I love this card so much. And we were not getting a lot of good green support cards, but we didn't care. We tried to force this deck to work because I just think the Sapperling archetype is really cool. The rest of the deck is not good. Particularly some of the problem is that at the low drops, we basically only have this one 2-drop, the Caligo Skinwitch, which is a very good 2-drop. We have like a Dredge Sentinel, Krosan Druid, Yavimaya Shepherd, Skittering Surveyor. This is like kind of it for the low drops. And then we have some like value cards like Soul Salvage, Dark Bargain to draw. We have quite a bit of removal here. We have an Eviscerate, we have a Settle the Score. There was another removal spell. Is that it? Is it actually just those two? You know, like this deck feels really weak. But I could resign and just accept the rewards, or I could just continue to play it. So I'm just going to continue to play it here. Sharpblade says 3 drops are better in draft, aren't they? Well, I've been playing a ton of Dominaria drafts, so I can talk quite a bit more about the way it is playing out. So, and by the way, if you have any questions about the draft or the format or any of that stuff, do let me know. I'm super eager to talk about all this shabazz. So, in this format Dominaria is relatively slow. In previous formats, and a lot of times when I've been playing in draft, you really kind of want to have a good amount of just 2 mana creatures, just so you can get the ball rolling right away. This is as good as it's going to get, man. There's a lot of emphasis on building that board early on, but in this format, there's a lot of 1/3 low drop cards that can shut down a lot of aggression. There's a lot of value in making the game go on longer because of the kicker mechanic. Do we have any kicker cards here? By the way, hover over the cards on the screen and let me know if it's actually displaying the information. I have the Magic the Gathering Arena extension turned on right now, so it should be able to function where you mouse over various aspects on the screen and it will highlight and inform you of things. Let me know if it works. Let me know if it works. But kicker is you can pay the base cost to get it. You're not seeing it? Did I accidentally turn it off? Oh, not working. Great. Fantastic. Well, we'll figure it out at some point. I'm going to go ahead and play the Memorial to Unity now. Maybe on my extensions page, it is not set up correctly. Extensions. Go into my extensions. My extensions. Oh, herder. Alright, everyone refresh the page. I did the most brilliant thing. I installed it, I have all the software running, I have it connected properly, and then I just did not activate it. There's literally a button you click that says activate. I just thought I hit it, so whatever. But yeah, the kicker functionality is you can pay the base cost in order to get the card right now, or you can pay the base cost plus the kicker cost to get an excellent, superb effect. So, the format winds up having there's a lot of 1/3s with kickers, or cheap cards with kickers. So if your opponent's playing a fast deck, you can just play them early defensively, but you kind of want them to go along a little longer. So there's a lot of very slow, grindy type. It's a marginal bit annoying, but that's fine. There's a lot of slow decks. There's blue-white Fliers is really popular. There's a lot of green ramp. There's green-black. Saprolings is an archetype. There's this. There's a couple red-white aggro and blue-red aggro. I'll just play my foul on the board. There's just generally not that many aggro decks. Yeah. So really, what I'm generally looking for is to have one of those really strong archetypes and make sure that I actually have a sufficient number of bombs in there. I think I've tended to be a little over-greedy, a little over-expensive in there. Well, that's a problem. I'm a little curious why this guy is not equipping this, because he has a Jousting Lance. Equipped creature gets +2/+0 as long as it's your turn. Equipped creature has first strike. This is a very annoying card to deal with. So let's see, how do I want to do this? I think what I do wish to do is I'm going to be attacking with the Thallid Omnivore, because if he double blocks, what does he have up? He has one black. Oh. Attack, damn it. If he double blocks, then I'll use the Thallid Omnivore's ability to deal damage, but otherwise, we have this nice outcome. So I think that I am going to Dark Bargain here, because I'm at full 20 health. I would love to have a few more resources in the hand. Look at the top 3. Alright, well, I guess we're taking a Soul Salvage, we're taking a Swamp. It's not the most amazing outcome, but it's fine. Soul Salvage has a lot of value. Sharpblade says everything's saved and reimbursed as gems at launch. Sharpblade, does that mean that, like, if I played in 10 drafts and went 0-3 in all of them, I get that value back in gems? Is that correct? Because I know that they're resetting and giving a bunch of stuff back, but I haven't looked into the specifics of it. I've not looked into the specifics of it at all. Pretty sure it's whatever real money you put into it. Well, that's great. When target land you control becomes the basic land type of your choice in addition to its other types. Sure. Sure, I will allow it. So, I'm saving my settle the score for some invariably huge creature he has. Like, he has 2 cards out. Uh-oh. He's getting dabbed on. That's such a great outcome. Because now I will anticipate that he will want to Jousting Lance this. I mean, it's going to get flying, so we're going to take the damage. This is fine. First strike damage. He has 1 card in hand. We're at 12. I think we very obviously have to cast Settle the Score. You can always cast Memorial to Unity to just find a really good creature, but I don't even think I need to do that. I think I just go to combat. Actually, I should have attacked with a Skittering Surveyor. Maybe it's fine to leave it behind just as guaranteed Omnivore bait. Can't look at enchantments with the plugin. It's pretty hard to get the pixel perfect thing working. I believe it puts the enchantments up here, so if you hover in this general area, it should display some of those enchantments. Courthouse, this is Arena, not online. You got it. See, this is going to be the annoying thing, that he's going to be able to ping for 3. I might do another Dark Bargain to try to just luck into my other removal spell. Will he discard this? This is kind of a problem if he can start dealing a lot in the skies. You know, I think I actually screwed up. I think I needed to blow up the Pegasus Courser. I have 2 Windgrace Acolytes, which is helpful. Let's see here. So this is good, because I can sacrifice to gain 2 life, so that helps a good chunk. So I'm going to go ahead and run this out. 1, 2, 3. I think I actually do Dark Bargain. Ugh. So I attack with this, because again, if he blocks, I just sacrifice the Sapperling. So there's the damage. Oh, I thought this was a sorcery speed. Excellent. What do I have in here? Nothing significant for Soul Salvage. I'm telling you, this deck is actually just not great, this one. This deck that I built is not great. I went hard into green, black on the first pack, and just got dregs. I was feeling marginally okay about it. Now, depending on what he does, see, right now he will have 7 damage and 7 damage, so I'm pretty much going to have to Dark Bargain at the end of the turn, too. This is a very nice little card. Very nice in red-black, or red-white, excuse me. Unblockables. Resolve. This Pegasus Courser is actually going to kill me. That was a big mistake not to blow this guy up. Especially with the Jousting Lance, because whatever creature he winds up bringing out, it's going to fly. Then I'll mark it every turn. That's okay. Part of me just wants to lose and do a new draft. So we're going to lose 2, go down 1. Because we can blow up this, I think that we're actually okay. And we can get another Yavimaya Shepherd. Sick Little says, just got invited to MTGA, but I know very little about MTG. Been a while since I've played. What would you suggest to get up to speed on the game? I would first recommend watching some videos of people doing Dominaria drafts. So this should go to the end of the turn and then before my turn. And then I would actually just do drafts. I think drafts are like an unbelievable way to get yourself familiar with sets. They're really, really fun. That's not good. I guess I want this and this. Alright, do I just win? Because this gives +2/+2, so this is a 3/3, so it can become 5, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, 9 plus 4 is 13. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, God. I'm so sad. So this would be... So it would be 5, 5, 7, 7, 9, 9 plus 4 is 13. Oh my God, if I just attacked with the skittering. If I just attacked with the skittering. I don't have enough mana to play another creature in sack. Because this will be 5, it'll use 3 of that, so then I'll have 2. Yeah, no, I just don't have enough mana. Alright, let's look. Let's start digging. Set him to 1 concede, let him know I could have got him. It was that one turn where I did not attack with the Skittering Surveyor. Crap. Woohoo! Yeehaw! Alright. I concede. Get ready for game 2. Get ready. Hey. I so badly want this to lose. I'm so excited. So excited, man. If we lose this, we get to make a new draft. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, I technically had a lot of tools to win. I just didn't have the mana. Because 4 mana would have gone to the to kick my Gift of Growth. Or to cast and kick the Gift of Growth, and 4 mana would have been used to do all the sacrifices that I need. Alright. Oh, that's a terrible starting hand. And it's 1 land, so we chuck it. Although, I did watch LSV keep and defend his keep of a 1-lander. It's good enough. My opponent also mulliganed. Oh, that's such a good card, though. Oh my God, we gotta chuck it. We gotta chuck it. This can slow down the ground, like, infinitely. Gift of Growth isn't 4 mana to kick, but it is 4 mana total. 2 mana for the cost, 2 mana for the kick. It hurts to put Slimefoot on the bottom, but I don't think this deck that he's running is anything but superlatively aggressive. Yeah. It's gonna hold on for a long time. Really sucks to get a Menace guy with this thing. I hope he kills us. I don't think Slime to bottom would be my first choice. Thaviel, I have a couple ways to fetch from my deck, so that's part of the reason why I put it on the bottom, but the more important thing is that if we accelerate the rate at which we lose, we get to do a new draft. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Now, I can Dark Bargain now, I can settle the score now. I think settling the score is probably incorrect. I think we want to build a board first before we begin making any sort of committal decisions. You're always supposed to play it second, but I don't really care. I'm doing this for a convenience purpose. It automatically goes straight to combat and then clicks and then automatically ends your turn, so that's like fantastic. Sharpblade said, if you want to start a new draft, you can retire your current draft pool. You'd still be rewarded depending on your wins. Oh, believe me, I know. And the reason I say this is because I think at this point, every single weekend of drafts that they've had, I have had a lingering draft that I did not complete and was forced to collect the rewards on. This is not a good card. Like a desperation, like I'm trying to figure out a way to splash red kind of thing. Depending on what he does, I mean, we could just start bonking him with the settle the score. Croissant Druid is really nice. I think this is a lovely, lovely card. I'm gonna make this be red, and then I'm gonna cast it, and then I'm gonna do this. This is a mountain. Flavio says, I don't like that you responded to the opening, not with the whole joke. And now I seem like I question your reasonable decision. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god, that's right. Your whole joke was I don't think I'd put slime to the bottom would be my choice. Doing that would make me feel bad, and playing Magic is supposed to make me feel good. Remember, card games are about feelings. Oh my god, that was the entire substance of what you said. Oh, we cast a Sheevan Fire. Oh, well, in that case, yeah, no, I'm just gonna... This is kind of an obnoxious threat to deal with. I have a Dark Bargain. He did not play a creature, which shocks me. I think he actually has a much worse draw than I think. And he just killed the dude that I would eat to be able to block that, so... Part of the reason that he did this is his card has Menace. I have two things, so if he attacked, I would double block, then use the sacrifice on Thallid Omnivore to buff the Omnivore and then kill it, so... O10 General says, Compass is a great card that encourages not great play. See, here's the reason why... Let me explain why I think this is not a good card to draft. Why I don't think it's a good card. The big reason is that it seems to have a reasonable effect, but it consumes an entire card in your hand to play out that does not provide to you any additional I am going to Dark Bargain now. Oh, I can Dark Bargain here. Alright. Do I want to Dark Bargain? No, I'll just do it at the end of his turn. This Jousting Mice is going to kill me. It takes up a whole card. It doesn't give you any additional mana. It doesn't actually give you anything except for flexibility. Yeah, no, I'll take the 3. I should say I'll take the 5. Depending on what I draw, there's a lot of things. Like this kicks for quite a bit, 3 and 5 for 8, and we're at 6. So I still think it's possible to hit that heal for 10. We might have to like chump. But yeah, I can envision a constructed deck in which this would actually be valuable. So go to end of turn, cast Dark Bargain. This deck is just... This has no threats, my deck. This is why this deck is bad. So I want this, and I want this. And that is the absolute Stone Cold Nuts. That's great. This is sorcery. It's fine. I'll just play the Yavimaya Shepherd. If we draw land. But otherwise... Oh, look. Can I get to do everything I want? I can't believe I might actually win this game. Bye. There's no black save regenerated, dude. I'm just gonna show him. Show him that I got the Yavimaya Shepherd. Yeah. It's an attack. Go to combat, all attack, yeah. Man from Ice. Your streams have always been... Ah, crap. Whatever. It's always been a source of positivity and humor. Just recently got me interested in magic. Love your content, low spill slings, love your attitude. Keep up the good content. Thanks, Mantromite. I really appreciate that. Especially after my game of Bloodborne yesterday where I got real grumpy on air because I was losing to that stupid boss after that 4-minute run to him every single time. I credit this navigator's comments for putting us into this positive position. Who was the struggle yesterday? Oh, I think you know. Alright, let's kick it. Was the Shadows of Yharnam, the triplet boss. Woo! Woo! I would describe myself, I didn't rage, I wasn't complaining about the poor quality of the boss fight. I was a sad adult. That's what I would describe it as. I was just a broken, sad adult. Hurt me, man. How'd I heal all of this? This dude, Croson Druid. Woo! Woo! Oh my god! The nut draw. The nut is possible draw, the adventurous impulse. This is way too powerful in this position. Caligo Skin Witch to force him to discard. Yeah. If I win this matchup, I don't know if I'll be sad or delighted. Chaney says, if it's any consolation, it's still enjoyable to watch. Felt like going through it with you. I'm relieved to hear that, because something that I have... Oh god, no. Crap, we gotta close it. Something that I've heard is that I am good at emoting. I'm good at conveying what my emotional status is. And so if I'm in a good mood, it can feel like I'm helping put you in a good mood. And if I'm in a bad mood, it can feel like I'm helping put you in a bad mood. Alright, I've hit this bug before. Alright, this is gonna take a few relaunches. So this is some of the instability to which I was alluding earlier that caused the M19 event to get delayed, but... Alright, we're gonna just reload a few times. Alright. We just keep trying. Yeah, so I was a little worried that when I was playing Bloodborne that I would be... I'd be too sad. I'd be like, so... I just can't beat this boss. Great. Oh yeah, this is a weird bug where if you disconnect and reconnect, it thinks you need a 60-card deck, so you just have to wait for it to count down. Utombo23 says, will there be keys given away today? None today, none right now. This is pseudo impromptu. This Dominaria stream. There was originally going to be another Magic event that I was participating in online today. But I gotta be honest, in my free time, in the evenings, Dominaria drafting has been my go-to activity, man. This deck actually looks insane. Eternal Life, it's actually not great. It's actually not great. It dies immediately a lot. This is good. This is like the only 2-drop I have. The only 2-mana card I have. Hey, I'll throw out a reminder. Oh thank Christ. Have a shot. Oh god, we got the Shepherd against the aggro deck. Oh god. And I'm gonna hold back the Skin Witch because I would ideally like to use that as a discard. Well, it was really nice to have a Yavimaya Shepherd. It's sad. It's sad that we lose it. I don't know why he's thinking. I mean, yeah, no, it's obviously the Yavimaya Shepherd. Alright. This is nice to just, hey, I have a threat here. We have 5 mana. I might settle the score, whatever he plays. Death Bloom Thallid, and that will get exiled, yeah. I think that I can just accept the 3 damage and wait a turn. This is a sorcery, this is a sorcery, so we cannot do any sort of end-of-turn shenanigans. Do we think that he might gain sufficient momentum that we would need to settle the score now? I don't think so. I don't think so. Although this is the very clearly settle the score target card. This is actually an interesting decision. So I'll obviously play this on turn, or I'll obviously play this next turn. In terms of value, my wish is to want a juicier card. In terms of tempo, if he winds up in as aggressive of a position as he has previously, well then yeah, I want to just blast through a bunch of stuff, and then when he's at 2 cards, just force him to discard, and then we're in good shape. So this is sort of the situation that I'm in, is that essentially this is delete a card, delete 2 cards. And he has 5 cards in play. So Orwell Blakes has just watched Spellslingers. That's right, the new Spellslingers of me against Steve A.G. Steve A.G. God, this is not a spoiler, but that game took forever, man. That game was so long. Alright. God, that game was ridiculous. It was a ridiculous game. That's so ridiculous, man. Yeah, I feel bad. See, I think I should have used the settle the score on this guy before. Because I think now we die. So I think I must do this. Yeah, I think it was. I think I had to do it. I think that I read his deck correctly as being aggressive, because if I exile this, and then eviscerate that, I mean, and then he's done so. Now I think that we're actually straight up dead. Is that right? See? God, I could have done that. Ugh! So Windgrace Acolyte lets us survive a turn. Should have trusted my intuition. New draft time. It's perfect. It's perfect. We're doing a new draft. It's great. I'm expecting a Sheevan Fire into me immediately dying. Great. Bad idea to attack. Bad idea to attack with a haste dude. Okay. Yeah, let's use this guy. take this action. If I win this, this is going to be like so. This is like snatching victories from the jaws of defeat. I have no idea what he has. None. I fully expect a discard to happen. He's gonna cycle if he hasn't done anything with these cards for a few turns. Another Mesa Unicorn. I used to think these were like absolutely amazing cards, but then I started to play more Magic. This is marginally risky, but I feel like I gotta do it. No blocker declared. If I don't draw a creature here, we die. Let's just rip Slimefoot, you know? Oh, crap. Holy shit. Alright, Dark Bargain time, guys. I guess we take this one. And I guess we actually take this one. Oh, wait, I cannot actually pay the kicker cost on this bad boy. Oh, wait, no, I'm screwed, man. Oh, let's just cast it normally. Normal style. Alright. No attackers. Alright. Thank God. Thank God. We're about to die. Like, if we just get this terrible deck off our hands, we can do a new draft. I'd like to stress that I just needed to cast the cast down. Damn, how did he find that? Okay, we can see. Woo! Get me out of this draft. That's good. That's good. Dominaria packs. Woo! Alright, here we go. Bam. Yes. Okay. What do we have in this thing? Okay, so I feel like I think Tatiova feels like an amazing card. Crap basket, do we win? No, we thankfully lost. We got the hell out of that game. So when I look at this, Knight of Grace is pretty nice. This is a pretty nice card. Yawgmoth's Vile Offering. Put up to one target creature card, planeswalker card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Destroy up to one target creature or planeswalker. Exile at Yawgmoths. God. See, this seems really amazing, but it's a legendary sorcery, which means I can cast this only if I control a legendary creature or planeswalker. So this is an absolutely garbage card to select and draft. Tatiova is very good. It's a 3/3 for 5, but it helps go deep, and this is a slow format. We're choosing 2 colors early, but I still think it's good enough to splash. This card is a nice pickup later. This is a nice pickup later. This is first pickable. I like Gitu Chronicler more as time goes on, so I feel like it's between the Eviscerate and the Tatiova. And I'm happy to go down either path, which is why, you lovely human beings, I'd actually, if I were playing alone, I would choose the Eviscerate. I think 100% of the time. I think that this is well costed for what it is. This seems a little expensive to actually get it to go. I really think. We got some Tatiova lovers in chat. You know what? Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. Here's what I'm going to say. I really do want to win this. And I think that this is the correct pick, but I just love the Day Knights too much. This is a nice little annoying card that has relatively little to do with Tatiova's style. Syncopate is not good. Fungal Infection's mediocre. Lich's Mastery. Can't lose the game. Not needed. This is a nice little aggro card. This is great in blue-red Wizards. And if we did this, we'd likely not run this. We did pass one good blue dude. Call the Cavalry, I feel like is a relatively nice card. We could go blue-white, sort of more control-y and slow. Which is, I think, the route that I generally like to lean down. I just don't like playing aggro. Thallid Omnivore, we'll get a lot more opportunities. Syncopate, I don't like very much. I'm going to choose to call the Cavalry. Holy shit. Oh my god. This is quite a bomb. If you can get enough other wizards in there. What's this guy? This is You Flicker, a historic card. Well, there's a Gideon's Reproach. That's very, very, very good. We've not seen a lot of other good whites coming over. We've seen a number of whites. No good green. This Blink of an Eye is very nice, but so we aren't using blue greens as Red Baron. You don't want to commit to a color just because of chosen Tatiova. It means I could literally not play her. I think Gideon's Reproach is strictly better than Blink of an Eye. I think it's strictly better. Opt is nice. This is a good constructed card. Deep Freeze is actually really nice. I don't mind going for a Deep Freeze. Deep Freeze or Opt. Opt generally goes a little later. Isolated Chapel's pretty nice. This is, okay, you get to keep all the cards you draft, and like, for the purposes of building a collection, this is pretty good. But I think I'm going to get the Deep Freeze. I won a draft where I drafted 6 Deep Freezes and I ran all of them. I had like 10 creatures, but everything, I was just freezing. Sage of Lat Nam. Nope, don't need this, don't need this. I feel like it's between the Deep Freeze and the Divination, and I think strictly we just go for the Divination. All the rest of these cards are absolute poopy poop. Now here's an interesting question. We could select Grow from the Ashes in order to try to help split the mana out. I do like Opt. I do like Opt quite a bit. I think I would rather have the Opt than the Grow for the Ashes, because I only have 1 green card, and we still might not run her. We still might not run her. Thallid Omnivores are flowing. Black actually looks pretty unselected at this point. Good lord. Good lord. I actually think this is the greatest. I might just take it, because it's the best thing. This, I mean, I'm not ever doing this. I think I might just take this. I might take this because this reminds me of H.R. Geiger and Zdzisław Beksiński. I thought when I first saw this card in draft, I was like, this is going to be amazing. This card actually kind of sucks because right around turn 4, you play it, and then nothing happens. And then the next turn, nothing happens. And then the next turn, you've been getting your ass kicked for some turns. Like, a mediocre threat comes out. It's just not that great. Corrosive Ooze is not amazing. We might just go Blood Tallow. I'm not excited about any of these cards. And this is, I mean, this is removal. Might not even run this, though. This is the, like, 5th of these that I've seen. I might just get the Guardians. Doesn't feel great. Maybe I actually take this just in case. I don't think so. I don't think I take this just in case. This is the 4th Omnivore. This pack sucks. I'm just taking the Omnivore just to say, mwah, I'll miss you. This is a late Deathbloom Thallid, and nothing else is really that exciting. I don't think Adamant Will is something that I even want in my deck. I've been wholly unimpressed with this particular combat trick. Partic Wanderer might actually not be a bad idea. That's actually probably a more legitimate selection for me than a Deathbloom Thallid and her. I think this is runnable. No one's choosing black, but also it doesn't really matter because it's not like I'm going to be playing against that. Oh my god, Fog Doggy has subbed for 2 years now. Hell yeah, Fog Doggy. I should have taken the Eviscerate. Yeah, if I were left to my own devices, I would have taken this Eviscerate because this feels like it happens to me a lot when I snatch up Tatyova. Thallid Omnivore, we only really need like 2. If you get multiple Thallid Omnivores, it doesn't do that much. I think the Void... I've actually never even seen this card. Let me give it a shot. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a dork. Take a little tiny man. What do I not want to play against? I mean, that's marginally annoying, but... Unwind! Oh, yeah. Not a good card. To the sideboard with you. To the sideboard with you. Yeah. Spore Crown Thallid is pretty nice. This card actually sucks. Grum the Lonely King. I think we just take Tashar Ancestor's Apostle just straight up. It's a flyer. It's a way to just get in there. It's not spectacular unless we get more historic cards. But we do have one historic card. Here, this, I don't know if we're going to run. This is technically a historic card. Technically. This is a fun one. This is a fun guy. Grun the Lonely King. How white are we? Let me get this the hell out of here. What's in my sideboard? Just Thallid Omnivore. We literally still might not be running Tatyova. How white are we? John the deck or the game? I think I'd take Tashar, Ancestor's Apostle. Blink looks good. Whisper Blood Liturgist is actually quite good. God, that's the second Spore Crown Thallid. But I think it's pretty good. Oh, I want this! God, I want to take it! Oh! On Sarah's Wings. Yep, that's a good finisher. Faux sure. This is very nice. Enchanted creature. It's legendary. Has flying, vigilance, and lifelink. Yes, 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 yes. Ooh. I wind up as blue-eyed Flyers, like, all the time. A Gideon's Reproach. Welcome to the deck. Now, one thing that let's be very aware of, I have this, and the Partic Wanderer. I am low on creatures, so we're looking for some more opportunities to play some creatures, like to charge, Healing Grace. These both suck a lot. Well, there's going to be no shortage of Thallid Omnivores. God. Blue-white Wizards. I think I might just snatch a Grow from the Ashes because we might be getting more green as time goes on. Sergeant at Arms, I think, is actually a legitimately excellent choice here. Look at the top X cards, put any number of land or legendary cards converted to mana cost. Nope, absolute garbo. This is garbo. Sergeant at Arms, welcome. Welcome to the party. Knight of New Benalia. Wizard's Retort, I think, is nice. But it's like, I think I need the dudes. Part of me thinks I should just snag up the Excavation Elephant. A lot of me wants to grab the Primordial Worm. Worms are awesome. I think I'm not gonna pick up the Wizard's Retort. I think I'm just gonna get the... I need more dudes in this deck. I just strictly am low on dudes. Marred Explorer. Knight of Dominaria has been remarkably unimpressive to me. These wheel a lot, though. I feel I'm going to get a lot of these. I still think this is probably fits with what I'm doing a little better. Do I want Befuddle, or do I want a terrible Sarah's Disciple? God, this Sarah's Disciple is so awful. I even want to take the Mammoth Spider. I think we're not actually going to be running Tatiova. Well, we only have a lot of one-costers. I think we still don't run the Growth from Ashes. Alright, I think maybe... I think I would not run a Befuddle. I think I'm not going to run any of these cards. I'm going to do this because I believe that it will exploit the AI sufficiently much. Ooh, yeah. The AI will be like, oh my god, there's no blue. I'm not pick blue anymore. Oh, I'm so sad. Fine, get a bird of the day in here. Oh my god. It's me, the Artificer's Assistant. Actually, this card is better than this card for sure. Healing Grace to the sideboard. Oh, thank god we have another pack we're looking at here. I fucking won. Oh my god, yes. Yes, yes. We did it. We did it. That's right. Oh yeah, I'm the man. Oh hell yes. Oh my god. Shalai, Voice of Plenty. Let's get this in there. Let's take a brief look at what else is here. This card is interesting. Creatures can't attack you or planes you control unless control pays 1. This is a nice slow the game down guy. He'll unlikely wheel. So the thing that is particularly excellent about Shalai is that planeswalkers you control and other creatures you control have hexproof. It's a very great finisher. This'll wheel. Part of me's thinking maybe another Sergeant at Arms. I mean, I already have 2 of them. See, the turtle on the Sarah's wings is really nice. But like let's look at our curve, right? Like we have some removal. Oh wait, we have the Sage of Latnam. Yeah, let me just get this guy out because that card's like pretty terrible. Grow from the Ashes, I'm gonna get out. I might actually just be more aggressive than I realize. Do I even have any other wizards? This is a Merfolk Druid. This is very likely going to be able to be blocked because I don't actually have that. Well, I have this is historic, this is historic. This is technically historic. These guys. Not this. How aggressive do I think I want to be? Kind of want to take the Cold Water Snapper, but that feels so wrong. This is just so not a first pick worthy guy. I mean, I think Naban, Dean of Iteration, is actually the pick here. I don't have a lot of wizards, but I don't think I need another one of these guys. This, I think, is going to wheel, which is part of the reason I'm not picking it. I can imagine picking up cards where this guy becomes better, so I'm going to pick him. Haven Sentry is, I think, clearly the pick. How does this work? When Rona enters, exile target historic card from a graveyard. And then I can cast it again. Okay, so like an extra value dude. Ooh, ooh, god. Ooh. Yeah, so I think the Haven Sentry is very, very clearly the correct decision here. I think that my deck is actually fairly aggressive. I think I actually pick up the Knight of Nubenalia and expect at least one of the Cold Water Snappers to make it back to me. Deep Freeze is really good removal. We can hover cards? Yeah, you can hover over cards on the screen. It will work. I think the freeze is just too good. And I have a lot of flyers, so shutting things down below to get swollen up in the air. I'm telling you, I always get my wishes. Alright, let's get some turtles, man. Let's close this out with some turtles. What does this thing do? Oh, that's a ridiculously unuseful card for us. I think Sparring Construct is actually nice for the number of procs of historic stuff that we can do. I love an opt. Really dub. I'm telling you, man, I got this. I got the soul reads. Do I want a second Cold Water Snapper, man? I do. So I'm going to choose a Sergeant at Arms and then receive a Cold Water Snapper on this pick. Yep. I'm not going to run it though. I'll still take it. I have such a soul read, and the Homerid Explorer for good measure. All right, let's do some adjusting, huh? Tatiova's not getting run. Not a chance. Feral Abomination, 1 Cold Water Snapper. We don't need. Partic Wanderer, actually, maybe not. We'll see how things look after a moment. Let me actually pull out a lot of the ones that I'm on the fence on. Maybe we don't even run Naban. But we'll see here. Let's see. Do I want... Yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Nope. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe not even this. And I think I actually do want to run all these guys. Okay, so how many are we at now? We're actually at 39. Wow. So this is what I do. Anytime I have something that I'm even marginally on the fence on, I just remove it. And then this always gives me a better deck construction. So let me actually go back to this view. So how many creatures do we have? I don't think we have that many, like 13? 12, okay. So probably it's going to be a creature that we're adding into here. Start beating down on the ground, finish off in the skies. Is there anything that procs on historic? Just this? Excavation Elephant also lets me peel something back from the graveyard. We don't really have anything. I kind of actually think the Partic Wanderer makes sense. I think the Partic Wanderer is probably the most sensible one. And let's look at our land. Oh, that's right, we have a Scry 1. Okay, so what do we need? We need a pretty even distribution of both of these colors, don't we? I think 8 and 8 is correct because we have generally a lot of blue. We have 2, 4, 6, 7. 7, 10. We have 10 blue cards. And 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, so we have more white cards, but more of our blue cards are low, so that's why we have an even split. And I think our deck is okay. Swamp Rat says, if keeping Elephant, maybe keeping the Sparring Guy can buff your Flyers. Yeah, I think that having it be a Partic Wanderer makes more sense. Like, get the Partic Wanderer down and bring that one back. It's a little better than just having a 1-drop, I think. I'm not 100% certain. I think I do have to keep this. I have a high damage, low drop, and a way to clear the path. Dynamite spot on my left. Ugh. Here we go. There you go, Renee Azure. Renee Azure. What a name. Alright, here we go. Alright. Key2 Lava Runner. Alright, so we also have another aggressive pal with us. And Mana Screw generally beats Mana Flood, so at least he has things to cast. No blockers. Ouch. Oh my god, these blue-red wizards. This Knight of Dominaria is okay. It's a really interesting card, given the fact that there's just generally more delays on the board, and it can be pretty freaking obnoxious to deal with if you don't have hard removal. Like, if you get behind on the board, it punches through for like 10 damage pretty quickly. Well, this is an awfully weird outcome. Alright, so I want to do this. Okay, so I'm actually going to attack with both, and, well, okay, so here's the argument. Attack with both, reproach this, and then plan on blink of an eyeing. I think, here's what I'm going to do. I want to learn more about exactly how effective this deck is. And then I have a blink of an eye to draw, and I still have more mana. I still think what I need to do is apply as much pressure as humanly possible on the ground. And then finish off in the skies. So, I mean, if he starts playing some big fatties, like if I just bounce, we send him to 10. Deals 4 damage. Okay, yeah, this is great. Still no board on his side. Just a good old standard elephant, please. And I like that I have 3 sergeant at arms, because if I pay the kicker cost, I wind up with like a very difficult pile of things to block. This is not a good card.
I don't feel a day over 150.
Add 3.
Pyromancy
Or 3
requires
cards and draw
quickness
that
of
many
mind.
cards. I mean, it's going to allow him to cycle. Which I don't actually care too terribly much about. Just going to get Shalai down now. All attack. Actually, I want both of you to just attack here. Like, I actually don't think I even need to worry about Jaya. I just keep going straight in for the face. Because, I mean, I have 8 damage on board. He can play a gigantic dragon. We'll just bounce it. If he has Jaya's Immolating Inferno, that's absolutely what would lose us the game, but if he has an Ultra Bomb, then he has an Ultra Bomb. Create 3 1/1 red goblin creature sacrifice. A goblin siege gang commander deals 2 damage to any target. But then he has to pay for it. Okay, so what is the most effective way to end this, guys? Play Incinerator Sorceries? Yeah, I guess he's just trying to get to -8. Okay. So depending on what we get, we could win. Okay, so here's what I believe I'm going to do. I'm going to blink of an eye to return this. So he only has 3 blockers, and I'm going to swing in with everything. Because I actually do wish to draw here. So this will automatically kill it. I don't really think I want to do this. I want to bounce this, so... pay this, and then pick 2 of these. Thing of beauty, huh? Have all of them attack like this. He's going to have to do some blocks on the ground. This is fantastic news. This is fantastic news. So I will kill this dude that could potentially deal damage to all my small denizens now, which guarantees that my flyer stays alive. Okay, cool. So the way this thing works, for anyone who've never seen a planeswalker, the plus abilities increase this number by however much it says plus, and then it does what the card text says. So he's going to return the Goblin Barrage. Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be good.
And the -8 does this whole thing. Kind of stinks, but we still got the pressure on. Not a good decision. Great. Hello. Now that's interesting. That to me says he has something very significant. So yeah, generally when referring to a Planeswalker, a lot of people refer to these as the plus abilities and this is the ultimate. So this is you may cast instant and sorcery cards from your graveyard, which, you know, technically is an issue. Like, if we look here, technically it could cast Goblin Barrage, but I'm just not that worried about it. He has, like, Divinations and Ops in here that he can cast. But I still have a Pardic Wanderer with Trample that is significant. Flying Haste. Okay.
Let's see how you manage this.
Alright, so he's doing the plus again. So he's going to do first strike and draw, which is fine. Why does this have +1/+1? Is this... Oh, wizards you control. No blockers. No, of course no blockers. I don't really know how he stops me from winning right here. I mean, he's got to have something spectacular, because this has Trample. I mean, yeah, okay. Another one of these. We might be out of steam. He might win.
Let's light this place
So now he can
up.
cast a bunch of stuff from his graveyard. But, like, again, he only has one thing that actually deals damage, which is this Goblin Barrage. He can, like, start drawing and trying to go really deep. This is a nice one. Cool Game says, wait, what's this Twitch extension that makes the overlay where you can look at cards and play? That's so cool. It's called Deckmaster, MTG Arena Overlay. Deckmaster. Yeah, so they're gonna get bigger. Yeah. Yep, beat up. Only has 5 mana left. I feel like he has a pass in his future. Alright, okay, he's gonna do that. Only got 5 mana left. It's really nice to have 5 health dudes when he can deal 4 damage like this. Like, yeah, he's swinging in for 10. Can't sacrifice a goblin. I'm probably going to have to chump block. If I don't, I could just abruptly die. Because right now he has 9 damage, and if he just casts 2 more spells, then I die. He can't afford to cast 2 among these. I think we won this one. I think we won this one. Alright, I think our opponent has died. What are the white circles next to the hourglass? Those are the list of your timeouts. You basically just get some pings. Yeah, I feel like Pandan died. He's gonna have to swing in with everything, I think. He's probably doing some math about defending. So he didn't attack. Alright. And then we're almost certainly going to have to Gideon's Reproach this, depending on the order in which he plays. The best thing is, if I Gideon's Reproach whatever thing he blocks with this Partick Wanderer, I can kill the thing that is blocking the Partick Wanderer, and then it's almost impossible for him to prevent that. How did Gideon's Reproach work with Trample? I do declare, what is this man going to do? If I am attacking something, okay, so this resolves. If this thing is being blocked and the blocker gets destroyed or removed, it tramples over the 0 protection. So 1 damage to 1 wins. Now, I'd like you to note that that was like not a very close game. Outside of Jaya Ballard, which bought a lot of time. I slow rolled the fuck out of that game? I don't really think so. I actually think that it's a mix of him really trying to think through and giving me the opportunity to make various mistakes. You'll see a lot of really good players do this if you watch the Pro Tour. I also think that he could have casted some different things in order to make the game go on longer. Oh my god, this is a much better hand. I actually forgot that we had such a garbage hand last time. Is Pandan the name of the guy, or is it just a placeholder? It's the name of the guy, man. It's best of 3. That's why you'll see this little symbol right here. Keeping the Opt is better because it's effectively a land. I'm not going to be playing anything anyways. Alright, I'm just going to Opt again at the end of the turn. This is a really nice one to have. Oh my god, what a basic card. It's Tolarian Scholar, like... this card, man. Alright, nice. Keep the blue up. This is a good blocker. I'll happily trade here. I think that this particular match may be one that goes on a little longer. Radiating Lightning? No way. I really do not mind that exchange at all. This is not an instant. It is not. Blink of an eye I can't actually do anything that good with because I do not have a second blue to pay the kicker cost of it, so I think just running out Cavalry is pretty nice here. I can Deep Freeze, I could Gideon's Reproach. If I drew a land, I could do both. Just not that concerned about this Tolarian Scholar. I'd rather be on the beatdown course. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Sucks a little bit that I didn't draw a land, but is actually the most incredible thing that I did draw a Shalai. I cast Shalai first because I wanted to make sure that these two bad boys had hexproof. Jocelyn says, I love Opt. It's such an iconic blue card. Kind of like Lightning. It's also pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite a fan of Opt. I think it's a really interestingly designed card. Goblin Barrage. No problems. No problems. Now I could reproach this. It's probably better for me to build the board up first. Because if I can build the board up, I can then reproach and Deep Freeze when he has two dudes out and really kind of mess up his blade. But Brainstorm. Screw Brainstorm, man. I'm all about the Op. Op is a cooler card. Now let's do this. Or Preordained Ponder. You know what? I can see that there are in fact many legit good blue cards. If he attacks. Alright, cool. I'm gonna hold on to this until I can cast it for its kick cost. So here's what I am going to do. I'm going to go to combat. I'm going to attack with everything. I am going to Gideon's Reproach this. I get punch through for the damage. I'm going to play Deep Freeze to turn this into a useless dude. Great. I like it. He's getting more mana, and he's played a lot of non-cards. Again, I just do not think that this is that intimidating of a card.
Something on fire. I'm just getting warmed up.
So what does he want to play? That's a spell. Divination's pretty cool. Yeah, I think I'll just play this out and then just start whacking in with everything. I mean, this is a lot of damage. Everyone go in. Actually, so we could, in theory, attack Jaya, but I don't think she's going to get to her ultimate. She's still going to be able to attack Or use all her basic things. I think really putting the pressure on this way is the best. Because if Pandan is not careful, I could blink of an eye Adelia and just kill. Or blink of an eye, whatever else is there.
Or is it just me?
Alright, so there's going to be something that's very expensive being cast. Probably going to plan on blinking an eye at something. Yeah, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, here's the question. Is it better for me to blink and go for a win right now? Certainly not. Huh? Oh, he has first strike. Okay, no blockers, no blockers, no blockers, no blockers. I think now it's better for me to play the Sergeant at Arms. What could he do about this? Obviously, if I blink his blocker and attack his face, that's just lethal. But is this problematic if he can blow up something else? Like, for instance, should I just cast the basic blink of an eye? Or should I kick it to return it to hand? Do I just do it? I think I just do a single blink. I think I just do a basic blink. I think this is the right one. I think I just basic blink, like this. Hold on, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Well, that's good. He needs to draw precisely Sheathing Fire in order to win. Alright, oh my god, we did it! Woo! Number 1! Number 1. I think overall pretty good. Overall pretty great. All right. Proscenium's is sub to celebrate. Hell yeah, that's right. We beat the final boss of Dark Souls, man. We beat Bloodborne. Hell yeah. Okay, planes, opt. I go first. We got a mulligan. Did you see me do it? Did you see me do it? Oh my god. Mulligan at 2 land? Is this even Sean? I know, O10 General. I've evolved to become an extremely powerful beast. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Enter the battlefield tapped. Alright, cool. Keep this. Alright, well, I'm really good. So I don't want to scry that. I'll want to do this, pass, and then play the planes. To get the Knight of Dominaria out. I know, I'm mulliganing. You know, it's kind of funny. I don't think I disproportionately mulligan in a way that is too extreme. However, whenever I don't mulligan, I make a huge deal about it. It's just like so interesting in terms of like public perception. What winds up being an identifiable trait of a streamer or an individual is almost always what is talked about the most. Let's see here. Alright. Like, if I just talk about how skillful I am and how good I am and all this stuff. Let's go ahead and do this. Cry 1. Do I want this? This is not like my most amazing card. Probably do want the land. Oh, this doesn't enter the battlefield tapped. Oh my god, sweet. Now, if he double blocks, he will kill this. Oh my god, my cat's going insane. Do I not attack? I think I do no attackers, and then I just call the cavalry in. Build a board of dorks up, man. Oops, accidentally muted my stream. My bad. Hotkeys. Yeah, no, I think that the, I think the scry was correct because I really want to be able to hit my land drop. I don't know if it's actually correct to swing in with everything. It doesn't actually feel like it will be tremendously beneficial. I'm really bad in these sorts of situations. I think I just pass it off. Try to deep freeze a big target and make the game go on a little bit more. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have good news. I think okay, so first of all, I think I'm just going to wait a little bit on this, because if he attacks I can always double block, which is fine. I don't need to deep freeze it right now. But Wizards, because they were having the server issues and canceled the M19 event, they've given 20 beta keys away. So we're going to be giving away 10 today, right here in the chat. 10 beta keys. Thank you, Wizards. I think, okay, so combat-wise, no attackers. I want to deep freeze a really significant target. No M19. Yeah, they were having some glitches getting everything to work, some server issues. I didn't. They provided the full explanation in an email, and I only read through brief parts of it. Don't want the Partick Wanderer or the Cold Water Snapper. I think the Partick Wanderer will let me begin taking my ass a little bit more. He's still, like, this is good if I feel like he has removal, but this is good if I just want to start blowing stuff up. Because I could, for instance, just deep freeze the Stronghold Confessor. Deep freeze another one of his targets, and we're in good shape. Destroy target artifact. That's incredible. So we're going to be giving away some beta keys today for MTG Arena. No attackers. Fire Intervention is pretty cool. I like that he did the destroy target artifact keyword. Well, this is kind of a dry game thus far. Save for all the islands. I think I just continue to not do anything. I don't really see any benefit that attacking would give. If he plays a big threat, we just buy time with a deep freeze. We whisper code to winners, asks Omnomnivore, the keys. It'll all be run on Discord, discord.gg/day9tv. Boy, which of the only cards in his entire graveyard will he be returning to his hand? Alright, I'm simply going to opt right now to try to snag up a value card. Good. Good. Alright, he has a bunch of weak, wimpy dudes. And really what's going to happen here, let me actually tell you how this is going to go down. I am going to draw the On Sarah's Wings enchantment that gives me flying and lifelink. And then I'm just going to start whacking in the sky with my air turtle, man. Oh, we got Naban. I have nothing that procs Naban's ability. This, like, permanent you control to trigger that ability triggers an additional time. I mean, this is an amazing thing with the, kind of stinks. It's really good with the Bounce Wizard. Dude, I have such a good read on my own deck. I'm telling you, I know exactly how these things pan out. And he has Vigilance, look at that. Oh my god. Sonata says, what's awesome is the Twitch overlay uses the real card art, not the MTG card art. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like it doesn't use... It uses this card art? This to me feels a little combat trickish. I think I don't smack with the turtle, I don't think. Maybe I might block this one, but I think... Very obviously I block with these two dudes. This is a clear block here. And a clear block here. Like this. Do I even block with this guy? I think I don't really need to. Well, I mean, I may as well in some cases. I'm just not blocking with the turtle, dude. I'm going to block this E2 Chronicler. Because if he has some sort of soul salvage, I want him to get back a Chronicler instead of a Lego Sunwitch. Great, this enormously simplifies the board state. This is the fire intervention? Yeah. I think that was perhaps a very... Yeah, I'm like so smart. I guess he gets the soul salvage back, huh? I'm just like pretty much not going to block a lot of his stuff. Oshadic says the overlay shows the actual physical card, not the MTGA shortened card, meaning it also includes the flavor text. Yeah, I assume that's because it's peeling straight from the Gatherer. The Gatherer, for any of you who don't know, is the index of all the cards. I'm not changing anything in this deck. This is so awesome. Cybele fam, who just subbed, says, Day9, I have so much good news to share. I was inspired by your Spellslinger series and the community's Do Something in 30 Days movement, so I took time during my paternity leave to design and prototype a Dyson token playtest kit for MTG decks. Dude, that's so awesome. I love projects that have like a physical, tactile component to it. I also heard the cat meow. Like, meow! Oh my god. Meow. Alright, Antsy Narwhals. Alright, Antsy Narwhals. I'm also going to, after this game, go get some water and some coffee. Dude, we are tearing it up with this deck, man. 1-1 best of 3, 1 game away from winning 2. Do you have a favorite card from M19? This is an acceptable hand. No, I don't. Let me go to mythicspoiler.com. I'm sure I could find one right now. There's a green Gigantism guy. That was awesome. There it is, Gigantosaurus. Yeah, there it is. Tonight on Ripley's Believe It or Not. Did you hear Day 9 loves Gigantosaurus? Believe it or not. Dude, Gigantosaurus, I so want to put in my dinosaur deck. It is 5 green for a 10/10. That's it. That's the entire card. Let's get a plains out there, huh? How do I do it? Every time. Knight of Dominaria. Let's go. That was shockingly close. Oh, the big green man. I think Palaka Worm is also a really fun one. Prodigious Growth cracks me up a lot. We did it. We won the video game. Gotta find a good target for Sarah's Wings. Gonna wait till he's a little bit low on his removal before I start banging that one down. No, Omnivore says, what's the main difference between M19 and MTGA aside from 2 different programs? Oh, no, they are completely different things. MTGA is the name of the software program that you're watching them play. M19 is the name of the collection of cards that is being released as a set. So I'm playing Dominaria. The next set of cards is called M19. What that is. Past sets have included such greats as Return to Ravnica and Khans of Tarkir. I mean, this seems correct, right? Double block. He'll probably blow up 1, and that'll stink a little bit. I technically could have triple blocked, but... Okay. That was such a bad turn for him. He wasted 2. He 2-for-1'd himself. He lost his Menace Man. He lost his Fungal Infection. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a deep freeze target, everyone. Got the turtle. No attacks. Hell yes attacks. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, was that good for him. Does M19 refer to the 19th edition? Fnog, I believe it refers to the fact that it's kind of like Cars, where you refer to like the 2018 Hondas, the car that was released in 2017 or something like that. I think it is associated with the year. Oh, no. What's in here? Lots of swamps, huh? I think Mr. Naban. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack with these 2 guys, these 2 Sergeant-at-Arms, because he's certainly not going to want to block with anything. And then I'm going to tell this Windgrate's Acolyte happy birthday to the ground, I'm thinking. Because if I rip a land, I'm going to instantly want to Cold Water Snapper this. And then subsequently on Sarah's Wing. Yeah, I think that seems correct. Alternatively, I could just play another Sergeant-at-Arms, but I think that I really want to start disabling the skies. Because if I want to get my Cold Water Snapper kicked into gear as fast as humanly possible, I'm going to need to start putting in the work, you know what I mean? Meow. Joxel says, wow, is it really? Can't believe it's been 3 years since the last core set. I loved the core sets. Tian564 says, has MTG grown in popularity over the last couple of years? Yes, I believe Mark Rosewater said in one of his blogs that it was during Time Spiral when they had a shrinkage of players, and they created their idea of New World Order, a new way in which they organize the complexity on cards. And that since then they've grown every year, I think, if I'm remembering from their blog correctly. Alright, this is fine. This is fine. That is not fine at all. Taking 3 damage a turn. I'm actually going to play the Sergeant at Arms. I don't think I actually need to get these 1/1 white creature, 1/1 white soldier. I think I just play regular Sergeant at Arms. Because I believe that he has 0 ways to deal with a life-stealing flying turtle. So the difference between core sets and expansion sets is that core sets stick to what are called evergreen keywords. Oh, this is Alright, so I gotta get my turtle fast. This is a 6/6 dude. Yeah. This demon says sacrifice another creature if you can't. This creature deals 6 damage to you. Yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be a really close call. I'll tell you about the core sets later. I really need to figure out how this thing's gonna work. Soul Salvage. Okay, so what is he returning to his hand? Stronghold Confessor and the Surveyor. So just gonna play the Skittering Surveyor, so I have to be a little careful about who attacks who. This is flying first strike. Played in the wrong order. That is okay. So Knight of Dominaria on the ground. On Sarah's wings, on the turtle, in the air. We want 3 attackers because... or we want to leave back 2 attackers for sure. Because he obviously has these 2 things that he can swing with, and I have my man in the disguise. It says flying and trample, but he has to be really careful because he's like about to die on the ground. And this says at the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. If you can't, it deals 6 damage to you. So that's what these little clerics are for. I may have to simply stop attacking, and we might just stale out. If he attacks with this, I can attack back. Obviously, the nut draw here is a deep freeze. Some way to remove that threat. I believe no attackers is the correct decision. This is where he's going to have to start popping clerics. So if he attacks with the 6/6 in the air, I don't block, because then I can swing back and heal. So this obnoxious man, I can block with the other Cold Water Snapper. I can't believe the Cold Water Snapper wheels so much. I think this card is fantastic in so many decks. It is such a great card. We have a pretty gosh darn nice curve this time. Does first strike card attack twice, or is this damage just calculated first and then the other blocking attacking creature? You are correct in that it is the... Oh, this is lovely. Now I have a flyer jump in the skies. First strike means I compute my damage first, and then your damage happens. Double strike is first strike damage happens, and then normal damage happens. So basically, deep freeze or... Scared me for a moment. I was like, what? You can't target my turtle! Okay, you just removed the flyer. Alright. Blink of an eye would also be a game ender. Blink of an eye returns this token to the hand. So that's invariably going to be a concession. So a token is not a card, so if it's return target creature to your hand, there's nothing that they can hold to represent that, so it's a way of killing it. Those sweet rewards. What is black or green spells? White or green spells? Well, we'll eventually get here. White or blue spells. Oh, we're making good progress. Alright, let's resume this. I'm going to briefly step away and get some water and some coffee. I'll be right back. Who doesn't love the chair stream? We gotta get a day chair emote. No one wants to just make a day chair emote and send it on Discord. In other words, if Borsty is watching, Borsty is the legendary screen capper GIF maker. You go first. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. Joel Larson says, hey, long time no see. They still play Magic frequently. Remember me from PT San Diego? Man, oh, do I ever. You were so great, man. Oh my god, Joel. I was like, oh man, I had a game one in my very first match, and I'm like really sad that it didn't turn out, and you were like, fuck it, man, this happens all the time. And then you told me a story of how you threw some game on accident to make me feel better. Oh, you're the best, Joel, man. Fuck yeah. And of course I play Magic. It's just, there didn't happen to be MTGA in times past. Dauntless Bodyguard. Choose another creature you control. Okay, so it is a 2/1. Alright, so is he might be white-red aggro. We're gonna pop an opt. I'm gonna pop an octopus. Do we want the elephant? I don't really get my rocks off looking at an elephant, so I'm just gonna draw an island. My turn. Alright. You want land? We got land and spades. First Legion says, does anyone know if Sean played Rainbow Six Siege since the time he played it on the channel? Dude, I haven't, and I've been curious to look back at it, because Ammunition, like, streamed that a ton for, like, a long time. Oh, we're gonna take some damage. No. Is it nighttime? That's right, I'm indestructible, friend. What does this guy do again? Vigilance. Lifelink, everything. One more attack with this. Alright, we've staled out a little bit. Either way, Joel Larson, great to see you here, man. Joel says, it's actually great to hear. Actually went off to win a pro tour not long after that. I guess karma paid off. Damn right, Joel, man. It's RNG. It's the only reason. That's all that's ever held me back. Valid omnivore. I don't necessarily think I have need or want to return that. I mean, I can deep freeze that right now, but it feels like better to make it sacrifice a bunch of things and then bounce it with blink of an eye. So do I deep freeze here? I have essentially only a Partick Wanderer, so I feel like I need to be at least a little bit greedier. For each other legendary creature you control, this is the legendary. Okay. Swing with the Omnivore. You know, I think he accidentally is doing the same thing I'm doing, which is where when a card glows, you can use it. In the same way when these mana are glowing, you can use it. And this has sacrifice another creature as an effect you can cast anytime. So when I'm ready to attack, I hit go, and often I click on this before the attack phase. And it's like, are you sure you want to sacrifice? I'm like, no, 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 cancel. Go to combat. Okay, now attack. You'll notice, like, right before that combat, he hung for a moment. Well, that's certainly great. But I still think that I banged down the Partick Wanderer just as a nice wall to get things solidly up and going. God, look at this art. Yeah, dude, I gotta say, the Magic the Gathering art is the sort of thing that you could just look at for hours. Entropy says, I wish my 4K TV just rotated through MTG art all day. I believe that exists. I believe that there's rig ups to the Gatherer.com. Alright, I don't block again. We just hold. Brothers, hold. And then when I shall next turn, then I have blink of an eye up. Alright, we have a couple ways we can go right now. We can Shalai and then deep freeze a dude. It's just a +1/+0. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to swing like this. I kind of want the cards. I'm going to attack with the Partick Wanderer here. He could have an Eviscerate and just kill, shall I? It's okay. For each other legendary creature you control. Okay, no, I'm gonna blink an eye this. So now it's I kill 2 things. So now that's a 2/2 and a 2/1. Okay, good. It just didn't display for a moment there. I was like, ah. Arctic Wanderer, such a good wanderer, man. He's such a potent little wanderer, man. Woo! Oh, this brain that Day 9 has. He's gonna play a 5-mana fatty. We're gonna freeze it, man. We're gonna freeze it. Killscrew says, nice play, Sean. Thanks, Killscrew. Remember me, I'm Danitha. I was here being legendary. She has such a great summer hairdo. Do I? Okay, so here's I wanna just swing in with both of these, I guess. Right? I messed up. I should have deep froze something. Yeah. I screwed the pooch. That's fine. I'm hitting him in the air. What I should have done is I should have deep frozen this. I think almost certainly, because then I can begin swinging with the Wanderer, which helps me bring the game to a close. Because, I mean, this deck has some momentum, but it's not like a... This is not like the complete, like, Stomp Wrecker, infinite growth into excellence sort of deck. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I'm going to do. I think I should deep freeze this other one, maybe. Hello. Do I want to deep freeze this Thallid Omnivore? I really feel like I do, because this loses all other abilities, but this is kind of like my only removal. I actually think I'm just going to keep swinging with Shall I? Voice of Plenty, and preserve my other deep freeze. This seems like an acceptable thing. End the turn. Oh! Oh. Who drafts that card? Sushi Seijin. Been watching for years. Your passion and general positive attitude is inspiring. Really appreciate it. Man, thank you, Sushi Seijin. Thank you loads and loads. Alright, so we hit it with that sweet old no blocker. So if he no blockers this, then this can become a, at most, a 7/7. An 8/8, excuse me. Because he can sack these two. To become an 8/8. At which point I'll deep freeze it. Oh! Oh my god, guys. Go to Discord right now. Go to that there, Discord. Because our good friend Eric is giving away Magic the Gathering Arena beta keys. Not double strike. This is actually kind of a pain in the ass to deal with. I really think I needed to do this right away. And just start swinging in. If we lose this game, I think that's why. I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie, dude. Been talking about it. Having a lot of conversations Banjo-Kazooie related. Ever since playing, oof, he got me. Yeah, I think I died. Alright, well. Yeah, I needed to put the foot on the gas earlier. Alright, combat. At the very least I can do this. Oh shit, he can just double block with the 04s. Oh my god, what a mistake. Alright, we got him to 11. Yeah! Alright, I'm believing off the top we're gonna rip in on Sarah's wings. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna rip on Sarah's wings. It's gonna be no problem. We lost the entire game. Alright. Alright, what do I got? I mean, I actually think that we have a pretty nice little deck here. Every time I look at it, I'm just like, ooh. I guess. I mean, I have one of my 3-drops, which is nice. I have an elephant. This is not nice. Dude, the competitive drafts are like so nice and so long. No, that's not one you keep. This is one I keep. I like this one. Too pseudo-reasonable. Resolutions might be running the dub with how many hexproof, but that's only a maybe. Didn't feel too much difficulty from him having hexproof, unless you're referring to me having hexproof. I have a hexproof first strike turtle. Oops, messed up my tapping. We go first. Island. No problem. Silvos? Hey, Silvos. How's it going, man? Ah! Look at me. Do I have a read on my deck's soul or what? This is amazing. We have the worthless Naban. Actually, I should cut Naban and replace it with something else new. That is the most preeminently cuttable fellow. I don't have any Academy Journey Mages. Yeah, I scrap. Of course. That's right, let's leave the white and the colorless open. I mean, I guess you could have a combat trick. It would have to be the, what's it called? Adamant Will, +2/+2, get indestructible. Welcome back, Thallid Omnivore. Wait, what's going on here? Oh god, I think my client crashed. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, the client, it's dead. Alright, let's try to reopen. Come on, client. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, Joel Larson, your deck is a bit medium, but Bob's Builder's Toolkit, build your own mythic rare turtle with wings, always gets you there. Yeah, let me tell you, that's what this deck is. This deck is a... We have some blue and white creatures, but also we have a DIY turtle. Oh, whoopsie-doopsie daisies. Alright, let's keep trying this. We literally have to just keep reopening magic. This is the beta, this is the beta, this is the beta. There is a reason that it is a beta. Yeah, I like, sometimes when companies are like, we're in our pre-alpha, please play it, and it's like just the most spectacularly rendered thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, MTG has a lot of prettiness to the UI, a lot more stuff that they're adding, and so on and so forth, but it's like so funny to me whenever this company is like, yeah, we're in pre-alpha. It's just like the most unbelievably resplendently beautiful thing with like 0 bugs, 0 any of that. Oh, come on, man. If I lose this game because of that, wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, see, Lucy Goosey says, alright, for pre-alpha, I expect the assets to be white boxes with names written on them. That's frickin' right. Let's see if I can get this thing up. I really need to get this thing up and running, because then I gotta go turn on my air conditioner, because I realize I forgot to do that. Woo! Alright, well, it's gonna be my turn, so I can't really walk away. Alright, so it's a good day to turtle, huh? And then I think I just hit it with that turn. Alright. Oh, thank God. Cold air. Cold air. Cold air. Oh. Icy manipulator. Oh, this is a bit of an annoying one. Oh, Gideon's approach. Do I want to opt right now? I think I absolutely do want to opt because I would like to have a creature that I can play. Yeah, I want that. Marginally unfortunate, but... So he can swing with both of these. He can block here, which I think is fine, because it's a menace creature. Because then he would sack to buff this. And then it would be a trade. Yeah, I think I'm content with that. Oh my God, the Omnivore takes mana. Oh, excellent, excellent. Oh my God, he's got a mountain. Alright, what is the red threat that he's going to be running? I mean, probably it's just going to be some sort of red removal spell. Oh, you again. Well, at least his Icy Manipulator can't do nothing. Actually, I can just attack like this. I kind of like this the most. Yeah. And just removing a threat and then building it with the turtle. Turtle power. Leave up blue, just in case he thinks that I could opt. Now, if he has a Caligo Skin Witch... Ooh. Ooh. Dude, can I just say, I just suddenly want to make a 3D platformer. Oh, this one, huh? It's a good day to go Elephant Turtle mode. Yeah, right away. That was close. Yep. You are a défendre. And then I think we swing with the team, huh? Oof. Alright, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? That? Do I Gideon's Reproach this? I think the answer is actually yeah. No, then he would sacrifice it and draw a card. That was a little bit dumb of me. I'm surprised he didn't do this. Who's keeping up two up here? I think... You know, I feel like since I went in anyways, I don't want to weaken my board. I think this was a mistake to swing in, but now that I've done this, I think, you know, may as well. We're going to bop him for a lot, and I feel fairly confident we're going to rip the... Bye. Feel confident we're going to rip our flying turtle power. This turtle's the world's most fearsome fighting team. Not a threat. Still doesn't have enough damage to block my cold water snapper. Kind of shocked that he didn't Thallid Omnivore block my turtle. It's quite an error. Cool, cool, nice, good, very good, very tight. Very, very tight. And is this the guy that has the first strike, or is this the guy that gets huge? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I just know. I can just feel the flying turtle when it's coming. It's incredible how I'm able to do this. Really, isn't that amazing? I literally called it the previous turn. I knew that we were going to get the turtle power. Wow, nice. That's good. It's a very good outcome for your pal Day 9. I'm the world's most fearsome fighting team. Age mutant, age turtles. Da-na-na-na, and we're queen. Age mutant. Wow. Swinging in. Yes. Ah. Boom. So sick. Alright, what you gonna do, Lionel Shioras? This is feeling positive. We have not drawn the Aven Sentry in any of our games so far. OG herself. If I swing with the team, it's gonna have to block. I have to do some chumping here, huh? Chris Rocks, 100 bits. Thanks, Chris Rocks. Thanks, Chris Rocks. Is it because of my amazing flying turtle power? Yeah. I mean, I'll have to do this because if I swung with just this, he would double block. So if I do this, then we at least trade like along these lines. And then he has some time. This turtle has been pretty spectacular. May as well hang on to it. Don't see a reason to play it out. Drawing another Sergeant at Arms would be rip-roariously good, man. Oh my god, he did it. He actually did it. Peel our second turtle, but I think he's at the bottom, right? He's gonna have to icy manipulate the Sergeant at Arms every single turn. We actually died pretty soon here. Oh god, we might lose. As you see in the chat, my dear man Eric is giving away Magic the Gathering Arena Beta access codes. By Wizards of the Coast. In the chat. No way. I think we actually died. What do we really need here, huh? That helps. So he's gonna hit us for like 1 billion. Oops, I shouldn't have played that planes. I shouldn't have played that planes. Tap it. Choose attackers, no attackers. So I have 4 attackers. Oh, balls. What do I need? I need blink of an eye. That's what we need. We need blink of an eye. That is the one that we need. All right. Well, let's just peel the blink of an eye, huh? Oh, come on. All right. Combat. Here we go. Send him to 1. Ah, 1 out of 20 chance. Woo, that was a closey-dosey one. In we go with the team. And you got me. Alright. Yeah, show me some progress. Oops. Oh yeah, that's right, I disconnected, so I gotta play again. Get to that sweet 5 wins. So there's a chance that he could have misblocked. There is a possibility that he could have completely biffaronied it. God. Oh my god, we were playing against the same person again. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's the same guy. For any of you who don't know, MTG Arena has today had a bunch of server updates and server issues that they were encountering. So, like, tons of people, like, in chat all day have been talking about how they actually, like, cannot log on. Well, given that I know his deck, keeping this 2-lander. This is a close 2-lander. Gideon's Reproach is nice. Deep Freeze is nice. But I also have Shalai, so... Best of 5, I guess? I don't know. Yeah, so the fact that there's probably not enough players who are capable of logging on right now. Have I ever been punished? Demolish Honor Guard. It's pretty remarkable how I'm unpunishable in this context, right? Let's see here. think I'm just going to approach this 2-4. Slow this game down a bunch. I don't see a reason not to. We have, like, a lot of things that we're going to be doing after we Shalai, so... Turn. I love drawing the card that I just played. This is a special kind of pleasure. Special kind of pleasure. When you draw the card that you just played. So win or lose the last game, we barely lost. Like, so barely. I'm going to save the deep freeze for the Fliers that he has in his deck. Woo! Seal Away is ridiculously good. Special kind of pleasure, I'm telling you. Seal Away is so sick. Well, that's kind of stinker. Well, can't do anything. Can't do it at all. This is kind of the problem with only having, like, what was it, 13 creatures? I think I should rather, like, 2 deep freeze that. He's only got 1 card in hand. I mean, I'd ideally hit him with the turtle power. So I could return this at any time. Yeah. I'm gonna save that play. This only just dawned upon me. My turn. I'm the world's most fearsome fighting team. Because I actually can't target Blink of an Eye on this because it's an exile. And this doesn't explicitly say exile. I'll probably wind up deep freezing this and then beginning to jam in. No blockers. Nice. So, this is where I think I have a weakness as a player. I'm not entirely sure whether the correct thing to do is to pass the turn and then play all my fancy stuff after, or to do this. I think this is better. Because this means that he will attack just with the Thallid Omnivore again. He's getting flooded, so I think he's more or less dead. That is okay. No blocks. So we'll just take 3 again, unless he wants to do the sacrifice play right now, which is bad. How do I want to do this? Because, like, I can attack with this turtle and then play this lady. I think I'm actually just going to wait. I think I'm not going to attack. Maybe this is a weak play to plan on doing that. I want to block here, force him to sacrifice and pay the mana, and then just blink it out. It's converted mana cost 3 or less. That's good. Ooh, second deep freeze, nice. Part of me just wants to deep freeze it and just keep banging it down. What do you know? Opt. Stop by, do, opt. Yep, I'm gonna hold on to that puppy. And then I'm going to freeze it and play Tashar. Phew! Attackers, because this can just block. Tashar, swinging it in the air. Alright, we're gonna deep freeze it, man. Oh, oh, yeah, oh. Alright, guys. 8 more turns and we got this. This is so bad. Alright. I'm a little tired of this, so I'm just saying, turtle power off the top, maybe? Leave up the blue mana. Yeah. Oh my god, he's down to 11. Where's my Aven Sentry? Like, I'm pretty sure this is in the deck. Alright, let me cancel this. Let me go to combat. All the cavalry in. Alright, Lonel. Yeah, I'm a bird cleric. Let's get a historic spell and return nothing to my hand. Playing more land from the hand. Okay, let's see. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8 attackers, so he can block 3. What's the most amount of damage he can block? If he's blocking 3, he can block 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This lets in 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 damage. Oh, shit! Oh, shit! I'm sitting here and I'm like, well, if I attack here and he blocks like this, 2, 3, 4, like counting things up, and he's just like, I will shoot face. Oh my god, this format is so great. Oh god, I gotta remember to take out Niban. I think Niban sucks. Oh, that's so funny. There we go. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. That was so funny, man. He just, like, kicked me in the teeth. He just curb stomped me, man. Alright, it's time for the Knights. Not good. Whoa, didn't expect a second Knight of Dominaria, did you? Boom. I think he has a few more bombs than we do. We really don't have any threats. Our biggest threat is actually the turtles. Oof. This guy's a good card. I never really felt too sensational about the Knight of Dominaria because of this. There's so many, like, utility 1 damage dudes. Alright, guys. Well, this is looking increasingly good. Alright, well. No attackers. He's gonna swing in with the boys, man. I mean, he's clogging up the ground pretty dang well. No blockers. Hit me for 2. It's always on time. Yes. Turtle time. I think this is better because the hexproof turtle is unlikely to be attacking anytime soon. I'm gonna be blocking with this. I'd be happy to trade it away. For the Benevolent Honor Guard. Yep. Can't believe we drafted such an unthreatening thing. Oh, he's whiffing on lands. He's whiffing on the lands. 2, 3, 4, so he cannot, at least right now, deal with the turtle power. Oh, we're going in, friend. We're going in. Oh, yeah, here it is. Ah, yes. Sacrifice and draw a card. Boom. Gideon's reproach and shoot my own turtle. Yes, Partick Wanderer, yeah. And turn. Oh, no. No. Oh. Alright, we're gonna have to actually just really hammer him with turtle power. It is actually all about turtle power at this point in time. Alright, let's see it. Like, my deck is so flat. End combat and run out of Sergeant of Arms kick. I'm actually amazed that this deck is doing as well as it is with the lack of threats. Like, I really like a lot of the early game. I like the number of Gideon's Reproaches we have. Deep Freezes feel pretty good. It's just hard to have things that actually kill a man. Like, where's that Aven Sentry? Like, I know we own an Aven Sentry. I know it exists within our deck. Alright, well. Turtle power. Tapping the Particle Wanderer power. Another turtle on the sideboard. Yeah, I might remove this and replace it with a turtle. If we win this game, the way it really feels playing against this guy. Is that I'm doing okay, and then I just suddenly lose over the course of like 2 turns. Dude, that deal 10 damage to the face thing is so funny. Joel. Oh, God. Come on, me. That's alright. Alright, blow her up. I mean, I know he's gonna sack her, but it's fine. I would like to win 3. I'd like to win 3. 1, 2. Hold on to that island in the hand, because he has a couple ways that he can force discards. Alright, got him to 12. Cute. We're working it. We can get an extra 3 at any point as well. This competitive draft entry costs 1,500. There's the thing that makes his discard. 1,500 gems. Oh, Jim Davis, MTG. With the host in the raid. Hello, Davis folk. I think we're gonna hit him with turtle power again. This icy manipulator. I think I just keep swinging because at some point it's gonna be a block on the grounds. He's at 8. I'm feeling great. Ergoros, the empty one. This card is so expensive. Had no idea there was an overlay. Dude. Yeah. Hover your little mouse cursor over here, man. Alright, we're dead in 5. Wow. All I need is flying turtle power, that's it. 1 in 23. Well, now that I have the luck of Jim Davis here, man. Jim! God! What happened here? Destroy target artifact? Did he just whiff it? Did he makey a big mistakey? I it may have just made an error. Return to your hand all creature cards in your graveyard that were put there from anywhere this turn. Oof. Ow. Oof. And he's got one up for Icy Manipulator. So, I think we're more than likely dead. Other creatures you control have haste. Yeah, keep that. Well, unless we can just get Flying Turtle power this turn, we are dead. Ooh, that's an immediate loss, huh? Can't believe we lost to this jerk 4 times. Woo! Yeah! Meow. Alright, let's swing in, use the bathroom, and draft again. We can get a way better draft than this one. Combat. I still maintain the significant draft mistake that we made was snatching Tatyova's pick 1. Alright, he's gonna do the math for us. He's gonna do the math for us. Math is for blockers. You know, and I will note, the reason, like, for any of you who didn't know, we had a Tatyova in our pool, and I didn't want to pick it. I didn't want to pick it. And I was talking about, like, this is such a good reward. I was talking about, you know, this is kind of why I don't want to pick this, is because, like, it's so often that you just, like, won't run it. Because you might just not get the cards you need in those colors. By God, what a great lesson it was. Oh, Squee the Immortal. Does this even get run in anything? Oh yeah, I like the rare crab cards more than I like the mythic rare crab cards. Slim Voda. Ooh. All those dupes. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, I've been drafting a lot of Dominaria. Yeah, I'm just opening so many packs. Oh god.